Hey guys, this is Aero Gaming and today I have prepared for you amazing Terran beginner tutorial, meaning I will show you how to beat the normal difficulty level. This one was requested in the comments and games by quite a few of you, so I brought it to life. If you'd like to see a more advanced version or even a tips and tricks part, tell me in the comment section below and leave a like. At least one request and 30 likes I will start working on one of those exact projects. In this video I will teach you the standard strategies to complete the normal difficulty of the game so that you can beat easier modes and even start working on hard, brutal or even extreme. Now let's talk basics. You need at least 6 people in your team for the rank to count and appear next to your name in the achievement panel in case you win, so we're gonna talk as if you're all playing the team game, meaning 6 to 8 players. The more players there are, the bigger the map and the more pools, walls, resources and neutral structures there will be on the map, so I recommend that you play in teams of 6 when in public games because it is harder to communicate and coordinate with more stuff on the map. For every game participant there will be one spawning pool, referred as pool in game terms, which will spawn enemies after the first day ends. Any infested terran will start spawning in areas of the map with no vision. Everyone starts with one single SCV which is invisible, has a ton of speed and can only build an instant command center as a first structure, which will decide where your base location will be, and also the SCV loses its special abilities after building it. There is no respawn, so let's talk about the basing spot, which will be one of the key factors to decide whether you win or lose the game. The map is mostly made out of walls and mineral patches. The walls cannot be destroyed by any units other than the SCV's early game, and the Zerg enemies will never attack them anyways, so they will set the boundaries of your base and the patches are just resources you will need in order to grow. The more of them you have, the better. For the first base you want 3 to 4 patches, more is better, with 1 to 2 holes, 1 being ideal, which will be easily defended for the first night. Now how do you defend? First you have to roughly know the game timings. When the game starts, there will be day and no enemies will spawn, so that is your basing window. After which the first night starts and the fun begins. The higher the game difficulty, the more Zerg spawns, the less the days last and the less minerals you start with, 150 being the minimum. On the normal difficulty, the first day lasts 3 minutes and 20 seconds, the first infested spawn at 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and the pool starts spawning Zerg at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. You must have the defenses ready at 4 minutes and 20 seconds when the first enemies come, so after saturating your patches with 1 to 5 SCVs depending on the travel distance between your command center and the patch, the barracks need to start at about minute 3 to 3 and 10 seconds so that the first 2 to 3 marines will be ready for the job. As soon as your first defending units are out, you have to start the engineering base, so then you can begin the attack upgrades for the marines and keep upgrading until the game ends. Every time the upgrade takes 10 more seconds to finish and 30 more minerals than the previous one, because having an upgrade advantage over the Zerg will make defending and pushing that easy. The armor upgrade is not necessary, but is certainly nice to have. Never stop producing marines until you are maxed out, and adding one at about every 30 seconds until you expand, after which you will add more. The first patches will not be enough to win, so you need to expand. At around minute 7 to 9 it is the time to upgrade the mining at the command center and start building another command center to get 2 to 5 more mineral fields. You can do this by either destroying the walls around your base or just sending a marine squad to the new spot. By minute 12 to 13 you should have all resources fully saturated, the income upgrades done and about 30 marines defending your base, which will be enough to even deal with the mini bosses that spawn at minute 13 and 40 seconds. If you've been upgrading constantly, you have around level 5 attack, and holding is a piece of cake. Now let's get ready for the final boss. Getting an extra 3 to 5 patches will be enough to give you all resources needed to start the last phase. While upgrading at the bay, you have to get the Infantry Academy and upgrade Steam Pack, Combat Shield, range and attack speed for your marines and max out at 150 supply, which is the limit. With the army ready between minutes 20 and 35, you and your team need to start destroying spawners. Every time one pool dies, a strong mini-boss spawns, Zerg gets some random upgrades and the amount of Zerg spawned is not reduced, more will spawn at the other pools. In other words, the more you destroy, the stronger the Zerg gets, so I highly suggest that you take care of the pools furthest from your base first, so you will have an easy time getting the last one. Once the last spawner is down, random Niduses will start spawning all around the map, which are easy to deal with, and the final boss will appear, the Leviathan. It has a ton of hit points and abilities, which means that you will need about 3 maxed out armies to take it down. It is very important that you get the marines underneath it so they deal the most damage to it. Once the boss is dead, you win regardless of how many Niduses or Zerg are left on the map. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, please like, share, subscribe and comment, and I will see you in the next video.